As much as I love most VR games, it's getting kind of tiresome seeing the same war-torn cities, post-apocalyptic worlds, or concrete office buildings. It's just getting kind of boring. And you do have your Skyrim VRs that do kind of fix this issue. Skyrim VR with the right mods looks beautiful. And then you have Garden of the Sea. I've been playing Garden of the Sea since its early access, and just recently it came out full. Full game has come out, the version 1 update. And I love it. Garden of the Sea is made by the same people that made Budget Cuts, a stealth kinda action game. And if you look at the art direction of both these games, Budget Cuts takes place in a bland, repetitive office building, which isn't bad. It fits the game it's supposed to be in. You're supposed to be escaping an office building. And Garden of the Sea is a vibrant, colorful, energetic farming simulator. So this jump in art direction is a pretty big one, and I think they nail it perfectly. This game looks beautiful. It's not extremely graphically advanced, but it picks an art style and sticks to it with a T. Look at these animals. These animals are adorable. You can pet the penguin. I repeat, you can pet the penguin. If this doesn't make you want to already buy the game, you're either a soulless bastard or you're not actually paying attention to this video. So, what is there to do in Garden of the Sea, you may ask? And since it's 0.1 release, the full release of the game, it's given you kind of an objective. You start out on the tutorial island learning how to do things, like how there is a teleport locomotion where you can press trigger and teleport. I really like this. You can also choose smooth locomotion, which I actually like this. You can have a combination of teleport and smooth. Sometimes you want to be the bit more precise with smooth locomotion, and sometimes you need the teleport to get farther distances or quicker. It blends these two movement styles well. And then you learn how to farm. Farming is simple. You take your hoe, you till the ground, and you plant your seed. Once you plant the seeds, you water them, wait, and then you've got plants. And after doing this small tutorial, you're given a crystal. You put this crystal on a pedestal, and an island erupts from the middle of the sea. So immediately your interest is probably piqued. You want to see what that island is. So once making it to the rest of the starting island you're on, you realize you need to build a ship. And then your objective becomes to build that ship. Once you build that ship, you get to this center island and realize it's something strange. And if you're smart, like me, you'll notice there's these 3 doorway arch things, and each of these arch things are pointing to the 3 different islands on the map. So eventually you have to explore these islands. Once you explore these islands, like I did, I started with the bamboo one. When I made it to the bamboo one, I started going through the maze and realized, oh, I found these crystals. I made it to the end of the maze and realized there's these slots for these crystals. And upon inserting the crystals, boom, now you have your objective. You could probably guess by the time you reach your boat and see a fire lit in the middle of the island, in the middle island, that each island probably has a scenario like this and you have to complete it. And again, it's not an awfully complex game, but I think just the simple gameplay loop of needing something. To need that thing, you need to plant something. You plant that something and you craft that thing. It's a simple and not extremely repetitive. It keeps itself fun because while you're planting that one plant to get that one object, you might also decide to plant something else to either upgrade your house, get the penguin stall or the cow stall. It's interesting. It leaves a lot up to you. It's not exactly a game with a hard set objective, but it's also a game that's not trying to have that. It's a game that wants you to just chillax and farm, and I love it for that. I also want to say I love the music, sound effects, and just sound design of this game in general. I love the music used when you're sailing on the ship. The way it fades in and fades out. When it fades in on the ship, gives you like this grandiose feeling, and it fades out almost perfectly. I constantly noticed it every time I jumped onto an island after sailing around for a bit. I love how when you plant seeds, you know, notes play in the background every time a seed drops. It's just tiny little details that you notice when you pay attention, and it just overall adds to the whole feeling of this game. With a lot of games these days being heavy, intense, action-packed, it's nice to play a game that's just spend an hour or two just farming, customize your island a bit, maybe upgrade your house. Once you upgrade your house, customize your house. I just find it nice and a change of pace that from what most VR games are introducing to this day. Sometimes it is good just to have a game that's calm, and I think that's why I'm enjoying it so much, especially having fun. Just the other day, I'm recording this on another day. The other day I was playing Pavlov with friends, and it's fun. Don't get me wrong, I love these shooter games. They are really well designed. But sometimes you just want a game where you can sit back and relax. The game isn't perfect. It's a bit pricey for what you get. They are planning on adding more stuff, and I hope they do make maybe the main island bigger, more islands, a bit more customizability to your island that you farm on. But I did buy it when it was cheaper, so I don't really have much to say. I just think its current price is a bit pricey for what you get. But I'm also a simp for small game devs, and I'd probably sell an arm and a leg to keep supporting them. Garden of the Sea is simple. It keeps itself simple. It doesn't try to do any big or major concepts. And it uses VR well. I love the ship, being able to control the ship. I really like the inventory system and how it's simple and streamlined. And while content may be a bit iffy, I still find it to be enjoyable what there is. So, if you've got some extra dollars, I recommend giving it a try. You can lose yourself for a couple hours playing it, and I think it is a pretty well-made game. I think Neat Corperation is doing some great things. Budget Cuts 1 and 2 is pretty fun. I still have to finish the second, and I want to make a video really going in-depth on Budget Cuts, because it's an early VR game, early into the VR industry's life, and I think whatever this company decides to make next, it's going to be good, because you can tell they care. They care about VR, and I'm excited to see where things go next. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.